Hello students, here we are meeting to learn further things. Okay, now the chapter number 4, that is Scratch programming we are going to learn. What is Scratch programming? What is programming? That in short we have learned actually. Now we will see Scratch programming. Scratch is a simple fun-based visual programming language designed by the lifelong kindergarten learning group at MIT to introduce some basic programming concept in an interactive manner. Means whether it is a even though it is a programming, but here you don't have to write the steps. All the steps, everything is ready-madely available on the screen. Only thing you have to choose it, and in a fun way you can do it. Scratch is not like other programming languages that require you to learn text commands. Here, uh, all commands are on the screen, so you can just drag and drop them. It enables you to quickly see the result of your work, and even includes graphics and sounds also. Okay, so it is more interesting. Okay, it is not very tough to learn, or what you think programming language means many steps will be there. No, nothing. So it is very simple and very fun. In a good manner, you can learn this and you will enjoy this. Okay, now sprites. Scratch projects are made up of objects called sprites. You can change how a sprite looks by giving it a different costume. Sprite means it's a one symbolic picture image is given. You can make a sprite look like a person or a train or a butterfly or anything else. So you can change this image. Basically, by default, it is showing the cat picture. Okay, this cat we can move it. We can have the another picture, another image also as a sprite. You can sprites. You can use any image as a sprite. You can draw an image in a paint editor, import from your hard disk, drag it in an image from a library, or capture an image from the connected web camera also. It is not like that it should be only in the library. From the file also you can take, or from the camera also you can take any image which you want. Not necessarily always you should have a cat, which is given by default. For this, there is a script, or already ready-madely available script is there. Whenever only thing you have to choose the command, and the script on its own it will come. Already pre-written scripts are there. You can give instructions to a sprite telling it to move or play music or react to other sprites. To tell a sprite what to do, you snap together the blocks into stacks called scripts, that is program. Scripts are created by snapping blocks together. Each block represents a different command or action that tells the application how to execute. When you execute or run a script, Scratch runs the blocks from the top of the script to the bottom. Whenever you run it, that time all the commands one after another, it will get solved. Okay. Here we are going to learn first uh, how to download the Scratch programming. For that, you have to open any web browser and type the Scratch offline editor, and then few sites you will get displayed on the screen. Select Scratch offline editor, and then in that download option, the version is 2.0. Now, see here it is marked with red arrow here. Now after that, on this screen also select the Scratch offline editor, and in that windows and click on download. Here Adobe Air is, if Adobe Reader is already there on your computer, no need to do the first step. So directly we are doing the second step. And here Windows, for Windows we want to download it. So click on download. Here it is shown with the red arrow, and after that on the screen left side at the bottom, you can see the file is getting downloaded. See, it is shown here, and it will go to your computer's download section. Now from there you have to take it on the at the proper destination. Here we are taking it on the desktop. So how to take it from there to on the desktop? See here, this is download screen. The scratch dash 461. This file has downloaded because of all the earlier steps. And now from here we are going to take it on the desktop. For that, select the file, then click on cut option. Then bring your mouse pointer on the desktop and click on paste. Do mouse right click and click on paste. It will get pasted there. See here, it is shown with the yellow arrow. It is shown scratch program has there on the desktop. Now if you will double click on this, see the scratch folder is shown with the yellow arrow on the desktop, which you can open the scratch program. Now if you will open this, it will ask you to run now. So you have to click on the run now button, and after that you will uh, get it done, and the scratch program, all the commands you can learn. After clicking on the button run now, you will get this scratch programming screen displayed on it, and then now we will learn all the commands how to proceed. Working with blocks. These blocks control sprite placement, direction, rotation, and movement. Click the motion button to show the motion blocks in the blocks palette. When you first start Scratch, motion button is selected by default. See here with number 1, motion button is shown here. See here, number 1 motion button is shown. You have to click on this motion button, and by default motion button is selected. So you can see all these blocks which are given here. In the block palette, this is a block palette. Click the move 10 step block. This is 10 step block. We have to click on this. So it will move 10 steps. The cat on the stage moves in the direction of the of its face. Of its face means towards this. Towards right side, it will move 10 steps ahead. Each time you click the block, the cat moves once. Motion block. Now in that motion block, if we'll click on the number 10 and change it to 50, in the motion block itself we are in the motion block. Instead of 10 we are making it 50, so a little bit further more it will move towards right side. See, the number determines how far across the screen you want the cat to move. Click the block and then cat moves 5 times. So 5 times, 10 times, that is 10 steps, that is 1 time. So here 50 means 5 times it will move ahead if you will click on that block after making 50. Now motion block still continues. Click on the turn clockwise 15-degree block. The cat will rotate 15-degree clockwise. Okay, to change the angle of the turn, change the number of degrees and then click the block to make the cat turn if you want to turn it. Now click on move 50 steps block. Again here we have to move 50, click on 50, and then again it will come towards right side only, because right side we have tell the cat to turn on right side itself, so it is on the right side only. Okay, so the cat has come nearer to the right side. Now pen block. Pen block means you must have learned logo language. In that pen down, pen up commands were there for the triangle to move. Whenever it is pen down, it will draw a line. Same thing is applied here. It is whenever the cat's pen is down, it will draw a line whenever it will move. See now, these blocks can be used to draw shapes using different colors and pen sizes. Now here, see here pen on the blocks I have clicked on pen. After that I am getting so many blocks here. In the option pen I am getting so many blocks here. Out of that, click on pen down block. Here pen down block is there, click on that. So what will happen, see next. Now if you click the motion button and click the blocks to move the cat around, it will leave a line behind it. See, earlier there was no line, but whenever we have to go to motion because we want to move the cat, so we have to click on the motion button and then bring it here 10 steps ahead or 50 steps ahead. How many steps you want to give those many steps. And if you'll click on this number 4 which is shown here, this block, it will go 50 steps ahead, but it will leave a line behind it because our pen is down. Okay, like logo language. Okay, the cat on the stage moves in the direction of its face and leaves a line behind it. This you can see. Now next is, now click the pen button to show the pen blocks. Again we have to click the pen button to show the pen blocks. Here I can see, now I am clicking on pen up, means I am holding my pen, so the cat will not draw a line. Okay, see, click on the pen up block. Pen up block is here. It will turn off pen effect. Now, if you'll click on the motion button and click the blocks to move the cat around, it will not leave a line behind it wherever it goes. It will get moved from one place to another, but it will not leave a line because our pen is up. Okay, pen is holded by the cat. Okay, now next is that looks block. Means what? We can give different costumes to our cat, that is appearance. These blocks changes the sprite and background appearance. Click the looks button to show the looks block. Click on the next costume block. Looks block is here. Click on that option and then from the blocks click on next costume. It will make the cat's legs move. See the earlier try to see the earlier cat and this cat, it is legs are moved. Okay, it will make the cat's legs move as if it is running on the spot. Costumes are different pictures a sprite can have. The cat has two costumes that shows its legs in different position. Okay, now getting a new sprite. Now suppose this cat only I don't want. I want something new. How to take that new? In Scratch, cat is the default sprite, but you can create a new sprite or import more sprites from the library in your project. Scratch provides 4 different options for adding sprite to your applications. These options are accessed through the new sprite buttons located just below the stage. See here, we will see it properly where it is shown. Okay, now here in the scratch screen, see below the stage, it is shown here new sprites. Here choose the options, choose the sprites from library. Means already it is having some pictures inside it, that is a library. Scratch provides access to different collections of graphic files that you can add to your Scratch applications as sprites. Click on choose sprite from the library button. If we'll click on this button, what will happen? We can have the access for the library of Scratch. Now here see the access for the library. So many options are available. Sprite library. Categories are given. Themes are given. Types are given. Here we are selecting animals. In animals, see, select the category for the sprite. By default, all is selected. Click on the sprite you want to add. Click on OK. I want this butterfly, so I am clicking on this butterfly and clicking on OK button here. After that, what will happen? That sprite which we have selected will get additionally added in the on the stage. Your new sprite is added to the sprites list as well as displayed on the stage. In the sprite list, it will get added here, and on the screen, on the stage, it will get added. You can click on the info button on the sprite in sprite list area and give sprite a new name. See in the sprites list, if we'll click right click, I can get the info button, and through that info button I can give the new name for this. Here I have kept the same name, butterfly one only. Okay, but you can change the name. Now here suppose you found that the new sprite which we have inserted, it's not at proper place. Simply drag it, hold the mouse button on that and drag it and place it wherever you want. Okay, now paint or create a new sprite. If we want to paint, means with our hand we want to do a new picture, new image, that also is possible. By using paint new sprite button, you can create a new sprite for your project. Click on paint new sprite button. This is paint new sprite button. Click on this. After clicking on this, what will happen? On the canvas, you will get the chance to draw the picture. For that, I am selecting the brush style and I have drawn this picture face, smiley face. I have colored this eyes. I have with the black color only. I have drawn the nose, the lips and everything. And after that, whenever I'm doing this, after finishing the picture, a picture is coming on the stage also, and here it is getting added in the list also. Okay, so see here, click on the drawing tool from the toolbar, draw the sprite on the canvas. You can use different colors and apply a range of special effects. Here color palette is given. From that you can select the colors and uh, create a nice picture that will get added to your sprite list. And now suppose it is on the face of that mouse, on the cat itself. I can move it. I can change the name of it by getting the info. By clicking on the info button, I can change the name. Smiley also I can write, and I can move it wherever I want. Okay, so here simply drag the picture wherever you want and leave them release the mouse button. It will get displayed on the stage also. At the same time it will get listed in the list also. Okay, now upload sprite from the file. From the file, if we want to means already ready-madely we want to store, we have stored some images and from there we want it. So the option is here, see the third option, upload the sprite from a file. This option you have to click. After clicking on this option, what will happen? It will show me the list of the items which are there in my photo, in my pictures folder. In the saved picture, I am getting these many pictures. Out of this penguin picture I want to select. So select this picture and click on open. So it will get inserted. It will get open and it will get inserted. After getting inserted, suppose it is at the wrong place, simply drag it, and wherever you want to keep, you can keep. And the new sprite will be added to the stage as well as in the sprite list area. Here also it is added. You can use the tools from the toolbar to grow or shrink the size of the new sprite. See here, this is shrink, this is grow. Means if you want to change the size of this new sprite which you have added, you can make it big by this uh, adding this as changing the size, and by clicking on shrink button you can reduce the size of it. Okay, that facility is available. Now upload sprite from camera. This is the last option. You can upload your own image or sprite from the camera or webcam attached to your computer. Click on new sprite from the camera button. Camera dialog box will appear and it will show the pictures which I have captured and kept in the camera. And click on save button of the picture to capture the pictures. The new sprite will get added on the stage as well as in the sprites list area. Okay, same like other options. Now, whichever sprites you have added, if you want to delete that, how to delete that? You can delete the sprite from the stage if you want it in your, if you don't want it in your project. Now, in that case, what you have to do, right click on the sprite you want to delete. A menu will appear. See, a menu has come. If I don't want this butterfly to be there in the project, so simply I'll bring my mouse pointer over this, doing right click. I will get all these options, click on delete. Or you can also click on delete button from the toolbar and then click on the sprite you want to delete. See, this is delete button. The scissor, pair of scissors are given. This picture, scissor picture, you have to click and whatever sprite you want to delete, bring on that and just simply click once. It will get removed, it will get deleted. Now, changing the costume of a spirit. A sprite is a small character that performs actions on the stage. You can change how a sprite looks by giving it a different costume. It it has have one or more. It can have more than one costume, allowing it to change its appearance as the application executes. The sprite must have at least one costume. For example, cat default sprite has two costumes. Each costume is assigned a unique name and number. In this example, we have selected butterfly as a sprite. It also has two costumes. Now that we will see. See, in the costumes options, if you will click on the costumes options, it will show you the name butterfly 1-A. This is one costume. Butterfly 1-B. That is second costume. Means in this it is having uh, it is little bit different, and this is also a little bit different. So this costume here, it is legs are shown, here it legs are not shown, so we are selecting the second costume. Okay, click on the costume tab. This is costume tab. You will see butterfly 1 dash A and butterfly 1 dash B costume under the butterfly sprites costume list. You can see this. Click on butterfly 1-B costume. The new sprite costume will be added on the list stage as well as in sprite list area. Here it will get added which costume you are selecting. It will update accordingly. Okay. Now sprites stage. Stage means where actually it is getting displayed. This is the stage. It provides the canvas upon which sprites are displayed and interact with one another. The stage is 480 units wide and 360 units high. 480 units wide means width wise it is 480 and height wise it is 360. X-axis runs from coordinates 240 to minus 240, and the y-axis, this is vertical range. Y-axis runs from the coordinates 180 to minus 180. The middle of the stage has a coordinate location of 0 and 0. That is x-axis is 0, y-axis is 0. Scratch keeps you informed of the pointer location whenever it is moved over the stage by displaying its x-axis and y-axis locations. Coordinates positions in the mouse X and in the mouse Y. Field just beneath the bottom right side of the stage. Now whenever we will have the live station, that time I can show you this, how whenever we will move this, how it will change its points. Changing the backdrop of stage. The stage generally it is having white color background, but if you want to change, you can change the background also. By default, the background of the stage is white. You can change the background of the stage to make it more interesting and lively. The new backdrop icons are used to change the background of the stage. By default, these four icons, you can choose backdrop from the library, paint a new backdrop, or upload a backdrop from the file stored in your computer, or click on a backdrop image using the camera. See here on the left hand side, leftmost side in the near the sprite list, it is given stage backdrop. The four options are given. Out of that first option, we are selecting choose backdrop from the library. Means already ready-made backgrounds or backdrops are shown. Now if we'll click on that option, it will show this choose a background from the library. Now here from the library, if you want to choose, click the white icon here. You have to click on this. Then left side sprite list, it will get price lists and backdrops are there. So choose on backdrops from the library button to upload a picture from the library. Here we can select from the backdrops library. You can also click the choose backdrop library button from the left hand side this. From here also you can select, or from here also you can select. Okay. Now the library, it is showing the pictures which are there in the library. Out of that, the category is shown, themes are shown. Out of that, we are selecting this picture. Okay, the backdrop library window appears. Select the theme or category for the backdrop. Click on the backdrop you want to add. Click on OK. So this I have selected and I am clicking on OK button. After getting OK, after clicking on OK, that backdrop will get applied to our canvas. See here. And here also it is showing this. It is getting applied on the stage and the cat is there on this desert land. Okay. New backdrop is added to the stage behind the cat, that is Sprite. Understood all of you? This is very fun-loving activity which we have done. Okay, more and more we are going to learn in the second video. By then, all of you enjoy this, and in the live session, I will explain how to install this Scratch program in your computer. Okay then, bye. See you.